Now, let me move now to politics a bit. You've also announced, this is quite interesting, is you've announced that there will be no caravans for you.
Yes,
Kasi sabi mo,
because
mahal ng presyo ng
yes,
langis.
yes, that's correct, Karen. Because of the rising cost of fuel, I really told my council and my co-candidates that we will not have any caravans.
Okay. And how are you campaigning, Mayor?
We go around the barangays and we do our rallies there, and we talk to people and ask for their votes and help and support. It will be less than a month, and it's election time already.
Okay. Now, recently you endorsed, you and your wife endorsed presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos and also Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte.
Yes.
Why is that, Mayor? Perhaps you can share.
Kind of for the simple reason that we like him to become president. I know for a fact that he will do well as president because of number one, his experience in the local government. In all of the candidates now for president, he's the most qualified, especially running the country. No, experience in local government is very important in running the country. Alam mo yung pagka-presidente, parang governor, parang mayor yan pag nagpatakbo ng public offices. So if you don't have any experience in local government, napakahirap.
Now, what's ironic with your situation is at one point you actually played the character of Serge Osmeña in Escapo with Christopher De Leon. And that's a true-to-life story on what they both experienced during martial law. And
Yes.
you do have some critics saying, hasn't that escaped, or has that escaped Richard Gomez, that whole experience of what Serge Osmeña experienced, and him actually playing that role, knowing the horrors of martial law, Richard?
You're right when you said playing that role. Playing that role and doing actual work in local government and in government are totally different things. So, iba yung pag-artista, iba yung pagiging politiko at pagpapatakbo ng bayan. Bongbong Marcos is heavily favored here in the Leyte area, in our area, because ever since yung mga ang laki ng tulong na dinalag din dito, especially when the father was president, we have the San Monico Bridge, we have the geothermal power plant that produces 700 megawatts, and up to now we're still using that geothermal power plant up to this day and serving even Manila. Metro Manila and NCR. We have the only copper smelting plant in the country, which is here in this area. We also have a big water supply system that's also here in Ormoc City. So all of these are being remembered and actually being enjoyed still by the people. That's why Bongbong is very strong in this region.
Oh, okay. And your opponent is former COMELEC Commissioner Goyo Larrazabal, correct? Is it just both of you
Yes.
running against each other?
Yes, we are.
And you're both endorsing Mr. Marcos.
Well, he
Is
wants
that
to endorse
correct?
him. That's the problem. It's good that a lot of people are helping Bongbong Marcos win in this area.
Okay. Now, all right. Now, is that ironic for you? I mean, I've heard some experts say, even Chavit Singson say, that it's the first time locals are running against each other, are endorsing him. Usually, you're endorsing different political candidates for president.
Well, what's funny, Karen, is that my opponent is endorsing not just Bongbong, he's also endorsing other people. Quietly, he's also endorsing Lenny, his family, also endorsing Lacson. So, at least in my part, I'm just endorsing one president and one vice president.
Okay.
That's Bongbong Sara.
And are you confident, Mayor, that you would win? How do you describe this race for you?
Well, we cannot. We do what we can, no. We try to get as much followers as we can to help us win these elections. But you cannot be too confident you're going to win. Wala pang election, so it is the election day that will determine the winners. But we're hoping that we will get the bulk of the response and the votes from the people come election day.
Okay. How would you describe your performance, I guess, in the last 3 years?
Well, mahirap mag-angat ng sariling bangko, but Karen, coming from a city that is riddled with drugs and known to be the drug center of Region 8, Ormoc City is now one of the safest cities in the country. And since I took over Ormoc City, we've been very progressive. And ever since that, I sat down, Ormoc has, as declared by the Department of Finance, as the richest city in Region 8. So marami akong ginawang pagbabago dito. Naging very progressive yung Ormoc City. Ibang-iba ni Ormoc since I became mayor.
All right. Well, I guess moving back now to Agaton, Mayor, is there anything else you would need at this point?
Yes, if we can get more help from the national government to bring in support and more equipment, but more especially Ormoc is under control. It's really the neighboring towns and the neighboring city in Baybay that's really suffering heavily from flooding, Karen. Also in Merida, also in Cananga and in Palumpon areas, they're suffering heavy floods.
So what kind of support would you need? Would it be machinery from the DPWH,
Yes.
Mayor, just specifically?
Yes, if we can have more heavy equipment here, like payloaders, backhoes, to take out yung mga nahulog na debris from the landslide, no, para mas maraming ma-open kagad na roads, especially in the inner side of the city.
Okay. All right. Well, on that note, thank you very much, Ormoc Mayor Richard Gomez. Thank you for joining me, sir. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Karen. See you. Thank you.